As you have seen by the title of this video, I'm addressing the liberals out there, although I doubt that many will watch this video. I decided today to make this recording because it has become glaringly obvious to me that the vast majority of people out there, men and women, who are living in the belief that soon everything going on in this country will come to an end, everything will come right, and this country is going to become the utopia they think it actually is. I am making this video to try to explain to these people just how delusional you really are, just how mistaken you are, and what the potential consequences of this attitude will be. I guess I will start with an example of someone I know personally. This person is involved with a certain political party, a party who is considered to be the official opposition to the ANC. This person is not a councillor or even officially in the employ of this party, but likes to call herself a volunteer activist for this party. She's very dynamic and outspoken, but her total naivety to the situation in South Africa is so blatant and in your face, it's laughable. This person is very active on Facebook and tries to be the main source of news for people when it comes to government decisions and lately load shedding schedules, etc. I recently had a communication with her, and she actually told me that she thought that Ramaphosa was quite capable of running South Africa successfully, but was being sabotaged by the rest of the party members. How anyone in their right mind can still, in this day and age, still believe that anyone in the ANC is capable of or competent of running anything is beyond me. Bear in mind, this is someone who is besotted with the policies of the official opposition party. She is also an avid supporter of the I Am Staying movement. I've already covered what I think of this movement in a previous video. In short, I think that these people are delusional cowards who would rather submerge themselves in trivial bullshit and surround themselves with people of similar beliefs and convictions rather than face reality. These people are so obsessed with convincing themselves that everything is great that they are using such trivial crap as reasons to stay in this country that is laughable. A link to my video on the I'm Staying group will be in the description. Now let's get to the real reason for this video. The realization and exposing of just how close this country is right now to total chaos. If I was asked right now how close we are to total chaos, I would say between 24 and 48 hours at any given time, right now. If you watched my previous video on what to expect if Eskom collapses, you would know what I mean. So I'm not going to go into depth other than to say that within 24 hours or so after Eskom collapses, there will be no longer any water coming from your taps. After that, it boils down to how long your stored water and food lasts. More importantly, it comes down to how long the people living around and near you can go without these amenities. Because the day they run out of food and water, they're going to come looking for them at your house. So let us get into how close we are to total collapse right now. As I write this script, yes, I do script my stuff, we are sitting at stage 6 load shedding. It started a few days ago with stage 2, which progressed to stage 4, and now we are at stage 6. In the last 24 hours, I have seen so many reports of substations blowing up. Let me explain why these substations are blowing up. Most switchgear used in these substations was not designed to be switched off or on under load. What I mean by this is, when your area comes up for switching off, the substation concerned is carrying the load of that entire area. Nobody sits at home and sees that there are 5 minutes left before load shedding, so they go and turn off everything in their homes, including their geysers. If everyone did this, the electrician could walk into the substation and throw the switch without any concerns at all. The same goes for when they switch on. The switchgear is not carrying any load, and therefore there is no spark taking place when the contacts make or break. Nothing would ever go wrong, but here is what's happening. Because nobody preempts load shedding by turning off everything first, that electrician has to throw that lever under full load. If you know anything about electricity, I'm sure you have seen a lightning storm in the dark. The arc that takes place at these contacts can be compared to lightning taking place on a smaller scale. The contacts of these switches are normally shielded by spark shields. The problem that occurs normally is because zero maintenance is done in these stations, and besides the fact that the switchgear was not designed to be switched under load, the stations are very dirty. There is a tremendous amount of dust covering everything. When the spark is big enough, the dust everywhere literally becomes conductive and combustible. The air literally becomes ionized, and suddenly you have an explosion on your hands. There have been a number of cases of the unfortunate electricians losing their lives in these explosions. Getting back to how close we are to total collapse, there have been a number of substations that have blown up or have burned down in the last couple of days. I have heard unconfirmed reports that there are already 2 entire power stations that have gone totally dark, not producing a single watt, no electricity coming out of them. Last night I saw a report from someone who works at one of these power stations report that Eskom had lost about 600 megawatts, or had just lost about 600 megawatts. And when I woke up this morning, there was another report of the loss of another 700 megawatts. I've also heard that there is at least one coal mine that is flooded, so they are not able to supply any coal. We have been in stage 6 previously, but not under the same weather conditions. We are also further down the line where infrastructure has had more time to deteriorate. Add all of this up, and you might start to get the picture that we are sitting on the brink of a total blackout in South Africa. Please do not believe any of the official public statements by Eskom as to the reasons for load shedding. South Africa has been supplied by Eskom for ages, and we have never been exposed to load shedding like this. We have experienced severe weather with floods many times without any load shedding in the past. The coal has been wet many times, but has never been a problem for them, until now. The coal being wet has become a very convenient excuse to feed to the uneducated masses. In fact, you cannot feed dry coal into the furnaces because the coal dust is highly flammable, and just like the dust in the substations, can be highly explosive. They therefore deliberately wet the coal before it gets fed into the furnaces. Do not let them fool you. There is only one reason why we are facing load shedding and a very good chance of a total blackout. That is BEE and BBBEE. The entire capable and competent staff at Eskom has been systematically replaced with a bunch of morons who have no idea what they are doing, and just like the rest of the infrastructure in South Africa, such as PRASA, SAA, SABS, the Road Accident Fund, the SABC, SANRAL, Denel, and just about every single municipality in the country, they have reached the point where everything starts to break and fail. It's like driving a car thousands and thousands of kilometers every year and doing absolutely no maintenance on it. At some point, the car will start to make strange noises. If the cure for these noises is to buy a set of earplugs, sooner or later the car is going to come to a grinding halt, as everything gets to a point where breakages happen more and more often. So it has reached a point now where the grinding halt is in progress. There is only so much that can be done in the way of maintenance to a car that is literally rolling down the road. People, I can't stress this enough. Store as much water as you possibly can. Store as much food as you possibly can. Keep your car fuel tank full and make sure that you have some kind of fuel to cook on, such as gas. The day Eskom fails totally, the chaos is going to break out here like you have never seen before. Forget about the naive I'm staying group who insist on convincing themselves and others that life in South Africa is a bed of roses. These people are going to be among those who come knocking at your door to expropriate your food and water from you when they have none. Please like and share this video on as many other social media platforms as possible. It's the only way that my message gets out there. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, do it now by clicking on the big red subscribe button below and to the right of this video. While you are at it, click on the bell icon to get notified whenever I upload new content. If you would like to support my channel, in the description field of this video I have provided ways for both local as well as international subscribers to make a contribution. If you would like to make a crypto contribution, I have also subscribed a Bitcoin as well as a Litecoin wallet address. If you would like to contribute any other cryptos, let me know via an email to the address also supplied in the description field, and I will supply a wallet address. To those who do support my channel and my work, I thank you very much. Your contributions are very much appreciated. Be safe out there. Until next time.